Alright, what is going on YouTube? This is boy PXG Cash Hour, coach of the New York Nido Kings. Welcome you to another Week 6 matchup here in the Worldwide Champions League Season 4. This battle taking place between the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors, coached by Lindo, taking on the Waterville Weaviles, coached by Nate. Now, as you can see, here is the roster for the Waterville Weaviles. We got Celesteela, Haxorus, Clefable, Conkeldurr, Araquanid, Cofagrigus, Umbreon, Chansey, Kamala, Gastrodon, Empoleon, and Turtonator. Nate Z Crystal users are Haxorus, Conkeldurr, and Kamala. And as you can see, here is the roster for the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors. We got Lando Therian, Kyurem Black, Zapdos, Celebi, Jellicent, Ferrothorn, Blaziken, Drapion, Miltank, Granbull, Gigalith, and Lycanroc Day. Lindo Z Crystal users are Lando Therian, Kyurem Black, and Blaziken. Now, after careful planning, delivery, and whatnot, what each coach is bringing you today is as follows. We got Celebi, Ferrothorn, Jellicent, Lando Therian, Granbull, and Kyurem Black for the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors. Empoleon, Cofagrigus, Haxorus, Araquanid, Clefable, and Conkeldurr for the Waterville Weaviles. The Seattle Sharingan Serperiors are 4-1, and the Waterville Weaviles are currently at 0-5. Can Nate actually pick up his first win this week? We're going to find out Week 6 of the Worldwide Champions League. The Seattle Sharingan Serperiors versus the Waterville Weaviles. And now Nate issuing the challenge. He's off with Azir, the Empoleon. And Lindo leads off with Tinkerbell, the Celebi. So, right off the bat, Celebi going for the Stealth Rocks. And Empoleon going for the knockoff. Knocks off Celebi's Light Clay. So, there is the Reflect. Empoleon going for its own Stealth Rocks. Lindo does have his Ferrothorn in the background to spin those rocks away. Nate has his Empoleon for defogging purposes if it has it. So he recalls Empoleon, brings out Amumu the Cofagrigus, who will take damage from the rocks. There's the light screen from Celebi. So Celebi going for the U-turn. Resisted by Cofagrigus' poison typing. Mummy activates, giving Celebi Mummy, but Celebi obviously will be going off. Gets hurt by Cofagrigus' Rocky Helmet. So then it goes into Ironhide. Will take damage from the rocks. There's the Will-O-Wisp from Cofagrigus. Will hinder Ferrothorn, wow. Forretress's attack stat. Does recover with its leftovers, will take the burn damage as well. Lindo obviously going for the setup here. Goes for spikes. Cofagrigus going for the Calm Mind. Goes +1 to his special attack stat and special defense stat. Once again, Fortress recovers his HP with his leftovers, does take damage from the burn. So goes for the Volt Switch. Minor damage to Cofagrigus. Out comes out Mario Brothers, the Jellicent. Will take damage from the rocks. There's another Calm Mind from Nate on his Cofagrigus, now at +2 special attack and special defense. This thing could start becoming a problem very easy for for Lindo. The reflect does go away on his side of the field. He goes for the Nightshade. Guaranteed 50 damage on Cofagrigus. Goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Does now burn the Jellicent as well. Should start taking advantage and attack though before Lindo Nightshades that Cofagrigus away. The light screen now gone on Lindo's side of the field. He goes for the taunt. What did Nate click? Goes for the Hex. Nice. The combination of the increase on Hex's damage with the Calm Mind boost and Jellicent will be going down. 5-6 currently in favor of the Waterville Weaviles. Out comes out Landotherian. Will intimidate and lower Cofagrigus' non-existing attack stat. Goes for the substitute. There's the Hex from Cofagrigus. Will it be enough to break the sub? It is. So Lando will recover his HP with his leftovers. Go straight for the Earthquake. How much will this do to Cofagrigus? Cofagrigus is able to live. Goes for the Hex. There's no boost because of no special status on Lando. Could have killed if he did have the burn. The taunt does go away on Nate's side of the field, but unfortunately, Lando's in an Earthquake, and it will be enough. Cofagrigus, Mumudi Cofagrigus goes down. 5-5 tied up again. Lando does recover with his leftovers. Out comes out Azir the Empoleon again. Will take damage from both the rocks and that one layer of spikes. Nate needs to be careful here. Lando is being recalled out. Back comes out Tinkerbell the Celebi. Will take damage from the rocks. There's the Aqua Jet from Empoleon. Resisted obviously by Celebi's grass typing. Does recover with his leftovers. Nate withdraws Empoleon. Goes into Elise, the Araquanid, who will take damage from both the rocks and the spikes. Once again, Lindo going for the Reflect with Celebi. And goes straight for the U-turn. So Celebi does go back out. Out comes in Ironhide, the Fortress. At this point, we've seen all of Celebi's moves: Reflect, Light Screen, U-turn, and Stealth Rocks. Araquanid going for the Leech Life. Obviously resisted by Fortress's dual type. Does sap a little bit of his HP. Fortress does recover with the leftovers and then will lose some because of the burn. And he does withdraw Araquanid, goes into Draven, the Conkeldurr. Will take damage from the rocks and the spikes. Fortress goes for the Rapid Spin. Will finally remove the rocks from his side of the field. And with ironically with Cofagrigus gone, Lindo no longer having a fear of the spin blocker on Nate's side of the field. So Fortress is being recalled out. In his place, DMX, the Granbull, will intimidate and lower Conkeldurr's attack stat, which is a big blow. Goes for the Fire Punch. Does take damage from the Rocky Helmet. And you can see right there that Intimidate. Up. Back comes out Celebi. Nate does withdraw. Goes into Lulu. I think it's the Clefable. Will take damage from the rocks and the spikes. Does recover with its leftovers. The Reflect does vanish on Lindo's side of the field. He sets up the light screen. protecting himself from special attacks. That goes for the Toxic. But we know Celebi does have a natural cure. As soon as Lindo swaps out, the Toxic does go away. He does need to play this well. U-turn won't do much to him. Celebi going for the Reflect. Goes for the Wish. Who's gonna be the recipient of the Wish? I don't remember Empoleon losing much health, so it's gonna be between Araquanid and no, it's gonna be for Clefable. So Celebi going for the U-turn. Gets to obviously protect, so it will not work. Ooh, living. Oh, I thought he lived at 1 HP. He did not. Celebi goes down 4-5 currently in favor of the Waterville Weaviles. Out comes out Black Hammer, the Cure in Black. Goes for the Iron Head. The Fable able to live, the Life Orb recoil. Here's another Wish from Clefable. Will recover his HP with his leftovers. Goes for the Protect. Here I'm going for the Fusion Bolt. Does miss due to Protect. The Wish coming true. Clefable back at about 75% of its health. Will be going up because of leftovers. The light screen now gone on Lindo's side of the field. There's another Iron Head. And that will be enough. Lulu the Clefable goes down. Life Orb recoil on Cure in Black again. This match now 4-4 again, tied up. Here comes Draven the Conkeldurr. Will take damage from the rocks and the spikes. Kyurem is being recalled out. In its place, DMX the Gramble once again will intimidate and lower Conkeldurr's attack stat down by 1. Up. Going on here. It's like, is that all out pummeling? Whoa! Yes, it is. -1 resisted because of the fairy typing.
That had to hurt.
Does almost little to nothing. Conkeldurr being swapped out. Back in its Elise, the Araquanid. Once again, will take damage from the rocks and the spikes. Goes to the Play Rough. That should be enough. And it is. Araquanid goes down 4-3 in favor of Lindo right now. Out comes out Talon, the Haxorus, who will take damage from both the rocks and the spikes. Revealing Mold Breaker. So Lindo recalls Granbull, goes into Shukaku the Lando. Will intimidate and lower Haxorus attack stat down by 1. Goes straight for the Poison Jab. Not enough to get kills, resisted because of the ground typing, but gets the poison. Lando does recover HP with his leftovers, will lose back because of poison. Lindo goes for the switch, goes into DMX to Granbull, lowering Haxorus down to -2. Here's a Poison Jab again at -2. I don't think we'll do much to this Granbull. Just the Rocky Helmet damage. So Nate withdraws Haxorus, goes into Azir. The Empoleon will take damage from the rocks and the spikes. Gramble being recalled out. Out comes back Shukaku, the Landotarian. Will intimidate and lower Empoleon's attack stat down by 1. But Defiant activates and goes back up to 2. So +1 is this Empoleon. I just realized because it is Defiant, it is not carrying the default Shukaku living at 1 HP. And there's the Aqua Jet, which he did review earlier. Will be enough. Landotarian goes down 3-3 at the moment. Out comes back Kyurem Black. Teravolt activating. Goes straight for the Fusion Bolt, lands it. This should be a dead Empoleon. And it is. Azir-D Empoleon goes down. Here I'm losing life because of his Life Orb recoil. This match is 3-2 in favor currently of the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors. Haxorus comes out. Does take damage from the rocks and the spikes. There's the Mold Breaker. Because that was the Defiant Empoleon, he wouldn't have Defog. Defog would have came in handy right about now. So once again, intimidating. We'll lower Haxorus down to -1. There's a Dragon Claw. Is immune because of the Fairy typing. Goes for the Poison Jab. At this range is enough. The Rocky Helmet damage on Haxorus, but DMX the Gramble goes down. This match is tied up again, 2-2. Out comes out Ironhide the Fortress. There's an Aqua Tail from Haxorus. Ferrothorn retaliating. Ferrothorn again. Fortress retaliating with Earthquake. Haxorus is able to live. Once again, Fortress recovering with the leftovers does lose it because of burn. There's another Aqua Tail from Haxorus. Not enough, obviously, to get the kill at this range. Fortress will be able to kill. And Talon the Haxorus goes down. 2-1 currently back in favor of the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors. I do remember Conkeldurr being at low health. I don't know if the Hazard will be able to kill. I don't remember how low the health was. No, he should be fine. There's the rocks and the spike. Go straight for the Drain Punch. Is able to actually get the kill on Fortress. The Ironhide the Fortress goes down. This is tied up again 1-1. Anyone's game currently right now. Here comes Kyurem Black. Teravolt is activating. Here's the Mach Punch. Living at 46 HP. There's the Ice Beam. Oh. And there's the Life of Rico. Bring him down to 25. This is a 1-0 victory for the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors.
And there goes the battle!
I almost thought the unthinkable was about to happen again, but Lindo does survive. So the Seattle Sharingan Serperiors are currently 5-1, and the Waterville Weaviles still 0-6. But that was an amazing game. GG's to both coaches. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We do appreciate it here at the Worldwide Champions League. Like and subscribe to keep watching more battles. Do go up live. Until next time, it is your boy PXG Cash Howard, coach of the New York Nido Kings, signing off.